What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, afternoon, pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is the HASAN broadcast coming to you live from sunny California, Los Angeles. Folks, we're live and alive, and I hope the boys, girls, and MBs are having a fantastic one because today's a beautiful day. Today's a wonderful day. Today is Newsday Tuesday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. No politique here. It's Newsday Tuesday. Canary Mission has looked at what Ethan Klein was using as a clip and has decided this is a good opportunity to attack one of the most committed anti-Zionists in American media and terror jacket him. Another Israeli agent, Eyal Yacobi, among many other right-wing accounts on the timeline, are posting this to much virality. The clip itself, ironically enough, doesn't actually suggest what the description is saying. Eyal Yacobi, Israel's worst Hasbarist, says, breaking, Hassan Piker tells his audience to commit terrorist attacks. Just make fucking drones. You can purchase them online marketplaces. China literally sells explosive ordnance delivery mechanisms that you can put on a DJI drone. Now let's look at the actual clip. Again, that's a SHIA drone. Like, that's crazy.
Oh my God.
Bro, you really actually don't need I was thinking about this with like the Afghanistan, the Taliban, Pakistan fight that was taking place. And I was really thinking about this. You really don't need suicide bombing anymore. You know, because like the Taliban guy was like, oh, you have nuclear arms, but we have like suicide bombers. Like, we'll just blow up your country with suicide bombers. And it's like, you really don't need that anymore in drone warfare, right? You don't need that at all. Just make fucking drones. Just, you can purchase them from, you can purchase them in the online marketplace. Like, China literally sells like explosive ordnance delivery mechanisms that you can put to a DJI drone that you can purchase. Like, it's pretty funny that they don't even try to clip it out of context. They just put the context in it, and people that watch the video can understand exactly what I'm saying. But because people are so fucking stupid, half of this stuff just relies on people not watching the video. I know. Should I sue this councilwoman? Hassan Piker is telling his followers to make suicide drones. Also, Hassan Piker said that America deserved 9/11 and has hosted Houthi terrorists on his stream. I know I usually have a policy of not doing this, but I think we should maybe we should hit the fucking defamation suit. Anyway, here's a couple pictures of our mayor and a current city councilman hanging out with him recently. I'm thinking about it. There are literally more people watching this stream now than voted for her. It won't hurt to talk to some lawyers. No, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm going against my my previous policy of not suing these fucking animals. It's pretty obvious what's going on. You can see from the video there. At that point, you're doing that for the love of the game, right? Like, you're doing suicide bombing just for the love of the game because, like, you want to keep it old school. Is that what it is? Why is bro saying that? I'm just saying it's like insane that. I mean, this is functionally what you could get away with if you facilitated like a somewhat difficult to pull off suicide bombing strike, right? And instead, you're just using a Shahed drone that's like, what, $10,000? Litigiousness is annoying, as you're rightly pointed out, but as elected public officials, you have to draw a line, I think. Yeah, that's why I'm drawing a line. If it wasn't an elected official, I wouldn't give a shit. Who gives a fuck what some like random dickhead on Twitter says? Yeah, suing a content creator for being a bitch is very different than suing a flagrantly racist councilwoman in New York City. Please sue this fucker too. Oh yeah, it was originally boosted by Ethan Klein. Enjoy discovery and all your evils being legally revealed, Hassan. Okay. I don't know what these guys think like a defamation lawsuit is gonna reveal. Do they legitimately think that I'm in contact with like the Taliban or like the Iranian government or something? Because if that was the case, that wouldn't come out in a fucking legal suit. The FBI would be knocking on my fucking door far before this came to defamation territory. Just FYI, they will get AOL chat logs from 2004. They go back in that shit. They get all your contacts. Yeah, except I don't have anything. This would only be pertinent if there was actually some kind of sincere connection that... Guys, are you fucking stupid? It's defamation for that case. Yeah, I saw this. Over on the H3 subreddit, diehard fans have been registering to discuss with Ethan and Hila Klein's enthusiastic support for Trump and Netanyahu's civilian slaughter campaign in Iran As always, critical posts are being deleted. All peace and love. This is the last post I'll make here. It's by far the most difficult one I've made. I've fought for Ethan in so many subs. I defended Hila nonstop since October 7th. I've lost my fiance, friends, and my own mental health defending the KLEINS of this podcast for years now. But watching Ethan cheer on what's been happening in Iran in his IG stories has been eye-opening. For the first time, I can see what the snarkers have been saying. Ethan doesn't care about innocent people's lives. He doesn't care about the slaughter that has and will continue to happen. As long as he can have a dunk on HASAN, he's going to do it. I remember Hila posting praise for Israeli fighter pilots after the strikes in Iran months ago, and it left a bitter taste, but I just tried to move past it. But watching him cheer on the onset of a massive war in the Middle East that has been the straw that broke the camel's back. Cancel my membership, unsubscribe, and I'm done with it all now. This pod has destroyed my mental health, and I'm finally having some introspection and realizing that it's not worth it. There hasn't been goofs and gaffs since October 7th, and I was kidding myself into thinking that they would return. My favorite crew members were Olivia and Cam that left long ago, and I'm beginning to think it was because of Ethan. There's some other posts that have all been deleted, so good luck, everyone. I know for a fact there are so many amazing people here, but ask yourself if you're okay with Ethan posting celebratory videos while dozens of schoolgirls are dead from those actions. If you are, carry on enjoying the show. I can't anymore, so thanks for everyone here who have ever reached out to help me in my previous posts. I've met some wonderful and amazing people in this community. All the best to you all. It sucks. I love this pod so much. Spent thousands on Teddy Fresh. Shows become unrecognizable. I can't sit with a straight face and say peace and love while Ethan is celebrating attacks the end of the lives of dozens of schoolgirls just so we can dunk on HASAN. It's all gone to shit. So this is it for me, guys. For those wondering why I would make this post and not just leave, understand that I've sunk so much effort and my life into this pod. I recognize now it was a mistake and I could have saved myself so much money, time, and maybe even my relationships that have been destroyed over an internet show. Watching Ethan call everyone who's critical of him a snarker just reminds me of Trump blaming Biden and Obama for everything. It's that level of delusion and an unwillingness to ever admit he was wrong. The whole thing has become so sad and boring to watch, and I don't have it in me to care anymore. I'm going to say, look, we have a saying in Turkey, zararın neresinden dönersen kârdır, which translates loosely to no matter where you turn away from a loss is profit. So even if it took this much, 2.5 years, great. As long as you identify what caused you to remain in this cult, whether it be sunk costs, you know, whatever it might be. It's good that you are beginning to recognize that you were duped. Better late than never. Also, if there's ever a situation where you're stuck between defending me and your marriage, you should probably stick with your fiance. Let's keep it $150. There's a difference considering what my worldview looks like, because if you're having like active conflict with your friends over my perspective, that's still a little crazy. But you know, more often than not, you might be up against a person who has been duped by a pedophile or duped by a sex criminal, duped by an Israel defender. So there is a little bit of validity to, like, you know, wanting not to maintain a relationship with a person like that. But there's limits to that. You know what I mean? If you value your friendship, then it's understandable that you don't talk to them about politics, you know? Depends on what the context is, to be honest. Yeah. Mine just thinks you're an idiot, lol. I mean, yeah, who cares? Don't talk about this issue with them. Your relationships in the real world are significantly more important, in my opinion. If you're going to if you want to change their minds about like actual politics and actual policy, that's different. I do, however, believe that you should probably, you know, stick with your real world friendships. Is white boy Shia summer? Is white boy Shia summer? I have no idea what the fuck they're saying. Ludwig's got some pipes. Yeah. Bro, they got the Costco kids in America, and in Iran, this is what they got. This is their version of the Costco kid in Iran. They're saying Turkey sucks. It wouldn't surprise me. No love lost between Turkey and Iran. I don't give a shit. You know, okay. Some of the Iranians and some of the Iranians who speak the Farsi, you need to explain to me what the hell I'm watching, because I know this is like a tradition, right? It's like a Shia tradition. I mean, it's like a nasheed, right? Where people just like, it's not like a song necessarily. It's almost like a rallying cry or something. It's a noha dedicated to Imam Ali. I don't know anything about Shia stuff. Girl, we in the diaspora, you know we can't translate. Is Shia Eurovision? Wait, they got a Shia Eurovision? Bro, what? Oh, I think well, I know the one that's like the interpretation of like Quran verses, or not even interpretation. It's like there's the Quran Eurovision almost, where they bring in like imams from all around the ummah, and they will get them to recite Quran verses, the Shia voice. This is Bahrain right now. What is this? Travis Scott concert if he becomes Shia. That's too much. That might be, we can't be memeing this hard. You know what I mean? We can't be memeing this hard, but it's literally, that's what's going on in Bahrain right now. It's, I have it on good authority that the Shia majority in Bahrain is now all Travis Scott heads. Travis Scott is converted to Shia Islam. He has found the light of Allah, and now they're all doing
gay and Lebanese.
That's what they're doing. Hassan reacts to the Shia voice.
Just found out there's a program called the Shia Voice where they compete to
yeah. Okay, I know this. I've seen this.
show their memorization of the Quran.
You said ما كان على النبي من حرج فيما. You forgot the word له, which is very big mistake. I previously said in Quran competition,
Wait, why is it in English?
if Abdul Basit comes here and does mistake on recitation, even he is very nice, best maqamat, best voice.
It might need a VAR review, maybe.
I'm sure that I said Allahullah.
Go back to the recording, totally unacceptable.
I agree with you. I'm just gonna find out.
Yeah, they do VAR, bro. They don't fuck around. Bro, they put a flag on the play. They brought in the referees. The referees go back to the tape.
Do you want
I literally want to do this.
like this? Okay, let's
it
go.
was my dream. It's my dream to do this and then say VAR. Let's go VAR. Come on.
Wallah, do VAR.
Let's do it.
Wallah, do VAR. VAR checking
Good question from
process.
Brother Ali. He goes, what happens if he's right? And he did
VAR checking process. Possible pronunciation lah in recitation.
do leh.
Hold on.
Then I will give him my abaya.
Hold on.
Whoa, his abaya? Yo!
Let's listen up. Let's listen up.
Astaghfirullah. Oh my God, I'm reacting the same way. What the fuck is wrong with me? I need to stop. I literally did the same thing. That's so stupid. I'm so stupid. That's insane. That was not on purpose. That was literally not on purpose. What the fuck? Oh, I'm so predictable. That's crazy. And he does say la. See? He says la.
He did say it! He said it! He said Allahullah!
Whoa. Greatest TV show of all time. Hope someone one day laughs at my jokes like you do your own. Bro, I'm cracking myself up, okay? Somebody's got to do it. Times are tough. Times are hard. Things are shitty. Someone's got to be able to fucking make you laugh. And if it's not someone else, if I can't be that person for you, maybe you can be that person for yourself. You know what I mean? Nobody react.